Ah, here we go again. I got some even more fucking awesome mods, including dynamic lighting. Ooh, glowy. But also, yeah, like, I've decided that I've done the combat pretty much as close as I want. I've got it, challenging, mostly third person orientated. I've got in the bottom left there you can see my body meter. If any part of me is injured, they'll light up, and I'll have methods of fixing that. But some of my new mods include survival, mostly survival things. I've got a backpack on now, as you can see. That's my, where is it? Oh, I'm wearing it. Doi. My fur brown backpack, which increases carrying capacity, which is essential, really, because a lot of the stuff for this survival stuff you're going to be carrying around, and it weighs quite a bit, so they have to give you a means to have a little bit of extra carrying capacity just to carry around the things that are going to be keeping you alive. Travel cloak, that is A, pretty cool to look at, but B, exists to protect you from the elements. Because, oh, look at that. This dynamic lighting one is awesome too. But, protect you from the elements, because if I go up, say, into the snow over here, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, I decided to do this when it was starting to get dark as well, just for the added survival features. You know what? I haven't seen what happens when I get wet yet, so let's try that. Yeah. The water is cool and refreshing. Now that bar has filled up, indicating that I am wet as all hell. And I've got... You are soaking wet from rain or swimming, which significantly increases your rate of exposure. Dry off by standing near a fire or spending enough time out of the rain and not swimming. Increasing your coverage can help prevent getting wet. Well, unfortunately, all my armor mods, none of this is going to be very good coverage. But... Oh! A goon. I need a weapon. That'll do. Fuck you. Speaking of goons, this is a good time to show this. I've got the field dressing, or the hunters mod, which means I can pick up the wolf carcass if I choose. Set it down... Where does it go? There it is. Set it down again. So I can carry the carcass around, which will come in handy in a bit. But let's get onto the bread and butter. Oh, what's that? A rabbit. Fuck you, bun! Yes. I will field dress him here. Now I don't know why it flickers like that. I don't know if that's something that's gone wrong or if that's how it actually works, but the screen goes out when you do stuff. But now that I've done that, I can butcher the rabbit. And doing this gives you more resources than just doing it default. Now it's getting dark, see? So, what we do is build a campfire. Why not? Now, campfires are created by combining three things: fuel, tinder, and a spark. Select build fire, add fuel. You can use branches, kindling, or ruined books as starting fuel. Well, good thing I have some kindling. Next, add tinder. Tinder is used to catch a spark in order to ignite your fuel. This isn't like RuneScape, is it? Use tinderbox on logs. Oh, you can use like just a good thing I bought that straw. I didn't have any idea what it was for, but I bought some straw back in town. Now I know. And finally, build fire light. And we will light it using fire magic because I'm a dark elf. You have now created a fragile fire that will last for 1 hour. Well done. You can now add more fuel to increase the warmth and duration of your campfire. Very good. Let's make this a bit bigger. Let's have us a big old campfire. Yeah. And next, we want to put down our tent. Let's put the tent here. Right on this big old chunk of grass. Yes! What else did I get? I got a cooking pot, which we can put over the fire. And I'm now completely dry, see, because I've been near the fire. So the exposure will not get at me. And I can cook the rabbit that I caught. And the wolf haunches. Oh man, I got loads of wolf haunches. Master Chef. Which is essential because I also, in the bottom right, if you see, I am hungry, thirsty, and tired. That's what the apple, the bottle, and the moon are for. So if I eat my new wolf haunches, I am feeling well sated. I don't have anything to drink, but I have a water keg, which I've accidentally placed right there. Start over. Perfect. And I can refill my water skins, which you make at the tanning rack, and then I have something to drink. There it is. And now I'm well hydrated. And now if I have a nap, sleep for... How long did they say this campfire was going to last? Oh, what does it matter? This is all essential, see? Especially if you're in like the frigid areas, or you've just done like a wet dungeon, because you can... Oh god. The fire leaves you feeling uplifted. Nice. So you get buffs, perks, etc. for behaving properly. Drink my water skin, eat some more wolf haunches, and now we're fucking well back in it. Another awesome mod that I got is the equipment overhaul, or equipping overhaul. You see the bow on my back? Now I'm not wielding the bow. Ordinarily the bow would just disappear. If you're not wielding it, it's just not there. But anything that is on my favourites list, which would be the sword and the bow, will always remain on my person now, even if I'm not actively wielding it. So I have the sword, I have the bow. If I now also give myself the... I don't have another weapon. Let's say woodcutter's axe. Now the woodcutter's axe is also on my person, even though I'm not using it. It's not equipped. It's still on my person, ready to be equipped. So if I did equip it, Shazam! It's just adds a little bit to the game, you know. It makes it feel a little better, especially if you're a role player like I tend to be. Even though it's a single player game, there's really no fucking point. It adds a nice little element to the game. Grass mod has made fucking grass everywhere, as you can see. It's beautiful, and but my frame rate used to be really smooth. Now occasionally I'll get a dip, especially if I'm somewhere like here. The realistic waters are gorgeous, and speaking of the realistic waters, to add for the can I fish it? There are no fish nearby. I forget how I'm supposed to tell where there are fish and where there are not fish. There is a means, but I can fish now. Oh, I know. I'll head downstream because there's a salmon spot. Goodbye, tent. I think I can set it on fire. Let me see. Oh god. My animations had to think about that for a second. Yes! Burn! Burn! Shitty tent. Ah! I wonder what happens. Another thing worth noting as well that's rather interesting, I have the woodcutter's axe. Now, the backpack doesn't come with that woodcutter's axe attached. If I drop the woodcutter's axe, it disappears, see? But with it... No, don't use the campfire. With it, it appears on my backpack, which is a nice touch. That is cool as fuck. Ah! Don't waste me, bro! If only it set fire to the environment too, but I mean, then you get like a Minecraft effect where just the whole fucking world melts. Oh, I'm levitating. I think my animations may have fucked up somewhere. What if I jump? Now I'm falling infinitely. Might need to work on this, but yeah, you get the gist. If I think I just need to run F. Oh! I cannot be stopped! Blah! Ooh. Where'd my fucking arse go? My legs, they go nowhere. What has happened? When did this... Oh, it happened when I took my magic out, didn't it? I also now cannot access any of my menus. Troubling. Oh well. You get the idea. Oh, and there's a fish right there. Can I fish? Ah. When was my last save? When I slept. Okay, good. Snow can be collected from... Oh yeah, you can use snow to fill up your water skins, which is pretty sweet, considering how much bloody snow there is in this game. Yes, I know. I'm not very good at things. Right, let's see. Was it when I took my magic out? Doesn't really matter. Right, let's see if I can... What, the fire? The fire of my tent. My tent being annihilated fills me with joy, does it? Who's that? Oh well. Now I should be able to fish over here. Because there's salmon and stuff. So, let's give it a try. I've got a fishing rod. I need... Use fishing rod. There. Yes! Nice sword sound effect for using a fishing rod. Give me a fish. Aha! Reel it in, boy. I caught a salmon. Now the glory of that is, if I still have my food thing, I could have cooked that salmon up and had a meal. So yeah, it adds a whole survival element to the game, which is sweet, especially if you've got things like injuries on, combat mods on. And on top of that, the people who make these mods are just so damn good. Like, it's ridiculous. You can get them for your followers, you can just set up camps for your followers, stuff like that. It's absurd. It's absurd, the level of detail. But, yeah. So basically Skyrim, Bethesda, just don't make any more games. Just hire other people. Hire some of these modders, because this makes the game worth fucking playing. I can't see a damn thing now, though. I need to buy torches.